What you're referring to as love is basically the sweetness of your emotion. You sit here, you could feel love about somebody who is not even here. So it's got nothing to do with anybody. It is just the sweetness of your emotion. Now is your love affair, your ability to love, is it on self-start or is it on push-start? Once a human being becomes more and more aware of his own nature, he understands to experience love, to experience blissfulness, to experience ecstasy, even to experience orgasmic ways of life. You don't need anybody actually. If you just sit here, you can make it happen within yourself. Because after all, it's your body, it's your mind, it's your emotion, it's your chemistry, and you are the one who is creating all the experiences of your life. Because people are not conscious of this, that you are the maker of your life, you are the one who is doing your life the way you want it. Most people still believe that their experiences are being shaped by people and situations around them, but that's not true. Human experiences are 100% self-created, 100%. So if it's self-created, right now if you sit here, would you choose to maintain sweetness of your mind, sweetness of your body, sweetness of your emotion, sweetness of your energy, or would you like something bitter? Sweetness. So you would naturally be loving. It doesn't take anybody. So a relationship, when you see a man and a woman, you're talking about a relationship. Because there are other aspects to it. There may be a social angle to it, there may be a physical angle to it, there may be a psychological angle to it, there may be an economic angle to it. The variety of other things to fulfill in a relationship. We form relationships with variety of people in our lives. You have business relationships, you have personal relationships, you have professional relationships. So, relationships we form basically to fulfill different types of needs or to fulfill somebody else's needs, whichever way it is. That is a relationship. But what you refer to as love is just the sweetness of your emotion. You can use another person to stimulate that within you, or you can be on self-start mechanism. See, what is this need for love in a human being? Constantly, a human being is longing to be something more than what they are right now. The thing is, you want to include something which is not a part of you as yourself, that is the whole effort. If it happens emotionally, on the emotional level, if you try this, we call this a love affair. You're trying to make somebody who is not a part of you, a part of yourself, emotionally. This is a love affair. If you do it consciously, we call this yoga. Yoga means union. Love is not a relationship. Love is a certain sweetness of your emotion. Whether you look at a tree, or a dog, or a man, or a woman, or a child, or just at the sky, why can't you look at it lovingly? Because it's not about loving the sky, it's about the sweetness of your emotion. If you're willing, you can become love, you can make your emotion into a very sweet space. Love is not something that you do, it is something that you can become. For 5 minutes every day, go sit with something that does not mean anything to you. Maybe a tree, or a pebble, or a worm, or an insect. After some time, you will find you can look upon it with as much love as you hold for your wife, husband, mother, child, or dog. Maybe the worm does not know this, the insect does not know this. That does not matter. If you can look at everything lovingly, the whole world explodes into a beautiful phenomena for you. You realize love is not something that you do, it is the way you are. in placing your hands together, the dualities of your likes and dislikes, your cravings and aversions are leveled out, and there is a certain oneness to the experience of who you are.
What else we need to do? Now sing more, huh? Or meditate. Gyan, you have to ask question. Knowledge means you have to pull it out. That which the basis of all existence. All the cells in your body love each other, that's why they are together. The day they stop loving, it all disintegrates. Got it? If there is one substance by which everything is held together, and you want to give it a name, you can call it love. Love is not that mushy thing, oh, wiggly, mushy. Oh, I can't live without you. Oh, I love you so much, and blah blah. It's not. That's just an emotional something. Love means that's it. It's indescribable. You can't describe it. And there is not a creature on this planet which doesn't know it. Got it? From the seed to the birds, from a chicken to an enlightened, everybody has experienced love. Correct? Love for life is what we think it is, but life itself is love. So, if you see through this knowledge, that whole universe is love. The existence, love is an existence, not an emotion as much. Emotion is also love only, but existence itself is love. The earth loves the sun, that's why it keeps going around the sun. Moon loves the earth, that's why moon goes round the earth. Wherever there is a force, there is energy, there is pull, there is attraction, you call it love. And where there is repulsion, that is also love in the opposite direction. Got it? Like you are drawn to somebody or something. Why? Because you love it. No? You see a kuchen, you see a cake, cheesecake, and you get drawn to it. You see ice cream, you're drawn to it. Why? There is a pull, and you see a beautiful girl, or a girl sees a beautiful boy, and you pull. What is it? You call that love. Why you call it love? Because there is a pull. That is an attraction. There is a force. And that force is what manages the whole universe. Isn't it? Somewhere it is more obvious, some other place it's not obvious. The day the earth stops loving you, you will start flying. The earth loves you so much, so the gravitational force is keeping you glued to the earth. Did you get it? So love is that force. Emotion is a very, very powerful force in human life. And all the negative emotions are also distorted form of love only.